weekly on Melrose Place.
This is a special episode where we perform an autopsy on the Indiegogo Little Monster DVD pre-order campaign. Our ultimate goal was to raise £5,000, which is a massive amount to ask. So the thinking behind that was it would be £3,000 to cover the initial budget, so what me, Jim, and Tom put in. £1,000 then to get the DVDs printed up, and then some wiggle room money in case the charges were a certain amount. Yeah. Because as clear as Indiegogo are and what they charge, there are still some unknowns based on the number of contributions and on all of this. So if loads of people were just giving us £3 for a thank you, they'd still be charging us a fixed amount for that. Whereas if one person just gave us like £1,000 thing, there'd still be a fixed amount. So we left ourselves a bit of wiggle room. We didn't want anybody to be out of pocket again. Now, we were successful in raising
£13.
Why is that so difficult for me to say?
Just dub it in after.
I'm just going to get used to say it. Every time I'm just going to go
£13.
Smooth. We haven't recouped our initial budget, so obviously there's still some work for us to do.
Yeah.
We're okay with that. I mean, we're used to the hard work. It would have been great for us to raise that £5,000 and just go, and we're done.
And that's the thing as well. We're not greedy filmmakers. We're not looking for a mass profit and then we're going to live the high life. This is... We are keeping
we're already living in Jim!
In Uber Eats McDonald's. But,
thanks, Stefanita.
Yeah. Where's our fucking straws, though, dude?
I am drinking from a cup like a fucking savage.
Like a heathen. It's about making films and having enough money to, fulfill our, what's the word I'm looking for?
Creative goals?
Yes. And getting the money and putting it back into the next project. Because it costs, again, we're not made of money and it costs us money, which is,
That's part and parcel of it.
Yeah, that's part and parcel. So it's just supporting us enough to make the next one.
What we've still got is, and I think we've talked about this in previous videos as well, is obviously the DVD pre-order for collector's edition for Indiegogo campaign people only was only the first window. So the 70 people who contributed to the campaign, thank you guys, aren't going to be the only people who see it, but they are going to be the first people who get to see it and get to see all the extra features. Now, further on down the line, we're going to be doing what they call windowing. So, it will be on Amazon. It will go on Amazon Prime on their streaming services. That's further down the line. We wanted to obviously, respect those people who gave us money, in the pre-order campaign and, treat them first. Treat yourself. That was the idea behind the amounts. Again, Jim, is there anything there you think we'd do different going forward?
One thing I would say is a reality for most people, except for the one like hardcore film fans, particularly like certain genres of horror, is normally people watch DVDs. And I think that's something we need to consider. Yeah. We did have a few comments from people saying they'd like to contribute, but don't really want a DVD because they don't watch DVDs.
I mean, that legitimately surprised me. The number of people. It wasn't a huge amount, but just anybody who was coming to me and kind of saying, I don't do physical media. I'm like, but really? It's like, I haven't got a DVD player. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Surprisingly, there's a lot of people out there...
That did surprise me.
Yeah, who watch either streaming services or watch normal TV or go to the cinema and watch a film. Yeah. And there's also things called Kodi, which do exist. So it's hard for us to compete with that. So I think that's something we need to kind of take note of and perhaps offer something.
Absolutely.
Which could...
I mean, we had that discussion in advance.
Yeah. It's a difficult one, though, because it costs to... Yeah. It'll cost us to host that streaming link. Yeah. And then to offer you a digital copy of it, there's a lot of digital rights management issues with that as well. So it's a big headache and perhaps costly.
We did the maths. I mean, maybe in addition to looking at the amount, we can also look at the perks that we offered, right?
Yeah.
So we came down to just 4 perks, and we went back and forth on all different things that we could offer as well. But we kind of came down to this primarily would be a DVD pre-order thing, because I think although we don't buy physically a lot of DVDs now, we are collectors at heart. You know, we're very proud of our DVD collections, and you know, being horror fans, they are passionate about, you know, Blu-rays and DVDs.
We want that physical thing in your hand with the artwork and whatever else.
So one of the reasons, I mean, I think I was holding out the longest, and you know, I'm willing to kind of say maybe I was wrong on this one. I mean, probably not, but maybe. Was I didn't want us to do downloads or streaming links because I thought that might actually hurt the DVD sales, because I didn't want to charge the same amount for a download as a DVD, because I think that's unfair. So if we were going to offer people, you know, a digital download for say £5, then I think that would affect our DVD sales. Maybe in the long run that was the wrong decision, and that's something that we'd look at in future. Yeah?
I think what we got is a case of two different types of people. One who are, you know, we have the collector who will buy a DVD, and we have the ones who are more of your general kind of population who just wants to have an easy access to a stream on any device which they own. So I think you are getting more with the DVD. You know, we are offering a lot of extras on that special edition DVD, and I think people they will pay a bit more for that. Yeah, so it's a balance. It is. It's difficult. It's difficult.
I mean, one thing that we might do in future is perhaps do a limited number of downloads. Yeah. So you could say, right, we're doing 50 downloads, get in there nice and soon, and then after that, it's DVD or now, or the other way. Limited edition DVDs, and then after that, it's downloads.
I just think there is a definitive line. I think there are definite DVD takers and definite digital downloaders, and perhaps there's a way of pleasing both.
But if you only do streaming or digital downloads, what's wrong with you people?
Though I am loving Netflix lately.
Me too, but I still need the physical copy of stuff because it comes off, man. You don't own those films.
When I bought Hell Island, that was a few months back though. I love that. You know, that kind of.
I still do that noise. You know, when like HMV do their like, you know, 5 for 30 on the Arrow DVDs, that's when I really splash out. I mean, if it's a really good film, I will treat myself when it comes out.
And unless we do Blu-rays, maybe there's more Blu-ray players than there's DVD players perhaps out there. I'm not too sure.
Could be. I know one person was very vocal in terms of, are you guys doing Blu-rays? I only do Blu-rays now. Which again, I mean, that's kind of the other extreme.
I'm not sure if you can actually put a digital copy on the Blu-ray player.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. So one of the things that we decided, and upon reflection, maybe it was the right thing, maybe it was the wrong thing, was we decided we were going to launch this just before Christmas.
I went, who cares about your fucking suit?